For various trainings and vacations, what have you.
Can I help you?
Huh?
Can I help you?
No, I'm all set, thank you.
29th and 30th. We're not all going to be in the building. So just time inspections and stuff going on. So that's a weird question. Yeah, but I'm going to give you the heads up. So someone's going to be yeah, forget. Thanks, Sam. See ya.
This is very weird.
Can I ask what you're doing?
Sorry?
Can I ask what you're doing?
Yeah, taking some pictures.
For what? Can I ask you for what?
I'm sorry?
Can I ask you what you're taking the pictures for?
I don't really want to disclose that information.
Give the police call.
Give the what?
We're going to get the police call. We don't want you in here. Where are you taking pictures?
Oh, you don't want me in here? Because I'm taking pictures?
Where are you taking pictures of?
Am I breaking the law?
Why are you taking pictures of us? So I'm asking you a question.
I'm asking you a question. Am I breaking the law?
Yeah, get the police.
Yeah, get the police. He's taking pictures. I don't know if he's breaking the law, but I sure want to give the police a call.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
They described him to a T. I'm coming over. We must not be the only phone call.
Tina, this here. Demo permit. They've got all the disconnects number. We're going to need that. What help?
Oh, he did bring something?
Yeah, you know this. But like, we have a sign up for that, right?
Right.
The police are on their way over.
They are? Oh, the police are on their way over?
Can you just explain why your video?
Second floor.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry? You said what? I heard the police are on their way over.
He's got them all.
Are you all set?
I guess so, yeah. I was walking around taking some pictures, and then these guys called the cops.
Can I help you with anything, though?
I guess, well, I guess I should know what department you work in so I can know if you can help.
Oh, Human Resources.
Oh, perfect. Yes, you actually can. So I was just taking pictures of a beautiful building. Met a lot of wonderful employees you have downstairs. Assessor's office, town clerk's office, very, very helpful. I got to this window, and these folks called the police on me.
I don't know if they. No, this is going to come up.
Yeah.
No, they probably just uncomfortable. Is there anything you want to? Is there anything we can help you with?
No, everyone was really nice. It's just they saw me taking pictures, and then they said the police better get called over here. Now I didn't know if there was any training provided to these folks to let them know that me taking pictures isn't a reason to waste resources and all that.
Oh, no. I think it probably made them very uncomfortable just have someone just putting a camera on them without having any conversation about if you're needing something or is there anything we could help
Well,
you
no,
with?
they asked me if they could help me. I said no, I was all set.
Oh, okay. So can we help you with anything?
I guess just with some remedial training
Remedial
to let them know that it's not
Hey
illegal.
there. How are you? Good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
How you doing? Hello, guys. Is she the town manager?
No, she's not in today.
Oh, she's not. He looks like a town manager. He has a commanding presence. So do you think that we could chat with them for a second and just let them know that what I'm not doing, that what I'm doing
I
is
can
illegal?
have a conversation with them if you'd like.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, I mean,
That'd be great.
if you want me to, we're.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It just seemed like the gentleman specifically and this young lady was thinking that, the police should be called.
Yeah, no, you just make them feel uncomfortable, that's all. It's uncomfortable to have somebody just filming. But if there's something, obviously you're welcome to public buildings, but if there is anything you specifically need or need a city, we're happy to help. So.
Well, I have a records request I need to do after here.
Oh, okay.
Did you know this gentleman's name here?
I do.
What's his name?
He's our building commissioner.
Building commissioner?
Yeah.
Okay. And your name, sir?
I'm not giving you any name until you tell me who you are.
Okay, so to find out what services you provide the community, I need to identify myself?
I think she said Henry.
Henry.
What is that mean?
Oh, thank you, Henry.
It's to come in and, like, to take pictures in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine, Henry. Okay. Yeah, so he's all.
Henry Fontaine.
Yeah,
Okay. Is that tasty, Henry? And what's your name, young lady?
My name's Tina.
Tina, thanks very much. That's perfect. Oh, and then Tina Landry. Okay, what did the
Are you all set? You're making her uncomfortable, but so if you have some.
Well, yeah, I was asking some services about what they do here. I was just about to ask a couple questions.
Okay, or if you got questions like that, I'd be happy. Henry, do you want to answer some questions about some of the general services here? That'd be great.
Thanks, Henry. So as the CBO, what is it that you do for the town of Westford?
I am the building commissioner for the town of Westford.
And what does that job entail?
Entails zoning enforcement, issuing building permits, speaking with the public in general, contractors in general.
I'm sorry, Henry, I think this.
Would you also kind of be in charge of if like elevators needed to be inspected as well?
That's a state inspection.
State inspection.
We would be, the only thing that would be part of is if somebody notified us of it.
And then you would
And
then
I would
notify
come from the
them.
state.
All right. Okay, good to know. Because you'd be surprised how many elevators like need up to date on inspections.
Yeah, no,
It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
So you guys are allowed to do this?
Yeah, no, we knew that. I don't think they knew that.
Yeah, they're just being a little uncomfortable having someone videotaping them. They weren't quite sure what
How
it
do
was
you pronounce
about.
that?
McAnee.
McAnee.
Yep.
I was gonna say McKinney. Okay, I'm butchering it.
Probably happens all the
Yeah,
time.
so.
It does. All right, so.
Yeah.
Hello, detective.
He was just letting me know what he does,
Good.
what he does in this
See you soon,
building.
ma'am.
Just want to make sure everything's okay
He was
over
just
here.
letting me know what he does in this building.
I think that they were confused. I was taking pictures and they asked me a whole bunch of questions and I said, I always say, well, what am I doing? I'm taking pictures and
Sure.
videos. So,
Yeah.
But besides that, I really didn't want to disclose too much more information. I think at that point they said that what I was doing might be illegal. And
Okay. Are you soon to be close to conducting or finishing your business here, or?
yeah, but I gotta go down to the clerk's office to
Okay.
get a little bit more information. And then
Okay.
I'll probably be.
Like I said, if they're privy or they can answer your questions, I'm sure they will.
She's been very helpful, and
Okay.
afterwards she spoke to him. He
Good.
answered some of the questions.
Yeah,
that I
Henry
had.
was helpful too.
Well, as long as everyone's good
Yeah.
to go, if they just want to make sure everything was on the up and up, and if that's the case.
You guys knew what she said. She's on the phone and she goes, "Yup, yeah." And then she said to the other guy with her, she goes, "They described him to a T. They must know who he is." Did you guys know who I was?
I don't know.
I've
I've
never
never dealt with this. Or
Someone gave
no.
like an exact description. I
No.
hope it was 20 pounds less than I am. If that wasn't the
Yeah, I
case,
could probably say the same too. But no, I've never dealt with her, and I don't see any problem here.
No, I think they're fine. They were just feeling uncomfortable.
No problem.
Sending a
Perfect.
video camera
If you guys need anything, let us know. If you need anything, let us know.
just your name, detective.
Sergeant Greg
I mean, I
Marshall.
get it. I'm uncomfortable with the camera
Thank you
too.
very much.
All right.
And your badge number?
32.
McKinney.
Yes, McAnee.
McAnee.
Mackinac.
Sorry,
I
it's
keep
the-
saying it wrong.
the MC.
Well, take care.
Thank you. Take it easy.
Now I'm gonna say it wrong. I feel like he's McKinney now.
Okay.
Perfect. So we have the names here. Thanks for answering those questions, Henry. I appreciate it. And that was Tina Landry. Oh, she's the record supervisor. Is she the record supervisor specifically for the building department, or does she handle records, like records requests on behalf of the town?
No, she handled the building department, so if there's a request that was specific to the building department,
Okay.
she would
So,
take care of that piece of it.
so not the records officer.
No, that would be the town clerk downstairs. They would take care of any public record requests.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Also, thank you. Yeah. Listen, man. There's no need to. Okay. Can you tell me why you felt like the police should be called? Because I'm certainly not threatening. I wasn't. Am I imposing? What is it?
All you had to do is give me your name, and if you would have given me your name, I had no problem with it. I don't know who you are and why you're doing this.
I mean, I understand that. And you know, this is a beautiful building, right? And when you walk up those stairs over there, there's that beautiful tablet.
Okay.
And it's a display, a memorial for, you know, all the brave residents here that died in the Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, they died for our right to be able to come in here and film and to be secure in our Fourth Amendment right to not answer questions, right? Like, we're not breaking any laws. I'm in here peacefully just taking some pictures. It shouldn't be something where if I don't answer your questions, then you're going to call armed police officers just because I'm conducting legal, lawful, and constitutionally protected business.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope you understand there's been a lot of bad things that have happened in buildings like this and people that are insecure. And so we worry about that stuff. When somebody comes in...
Bad things kind of happen with like weapons and stuff, like it's a camera.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know that. We don't know...
Yeah, but you don't know if anybody's carrying anything.
Exactly.
But so you shouldn't put a stigma on somebody that's holding a camera. If anything, this should keep people accountable.
Well, if you're walking in and you're taking... If I walked into your office and I had a camera on you, not saying any word, what would you say to me?
It would depend on if it was a public or a private building.
Okay, so if it's a public building just like this,
Yes.
you wouldn't have a problem with me having a camera on?
No, because it's our rights. If we don't use them, we lose them.
Yeah, because, you know, Henry, there's a camera right there, and I know that, well, as far as you're concerned, that's the city's camera. You know where that feed is going, and, you know, that's for security. But, you know, when you sacrifice essential liberty for temporary security, you deserve neither liberty nor security. I mean, I understand if I was coming in here and screaming at you and knocking things around, maybe you might have some reason to feel threatened or intimidated, but I came in here from the moment we met until right this second. I've been polite and professional the entire time. I just didn't want to answer any questions. I was nice enough to tell you that I was taking pictures and video. I didn't even have to do that. We need to do better, man. Not everyone. As a community, I think we need to do better, because if we see somebody that's coming in and they're, you know, the First Amendment's the building block to the Constitution and our freedom. I'm sure you had civics when you were in school, right? They don't teach that anymore. We need to do better. We don't call armed personnel on someone carrying a camera. That's unacceptable.
And more police often than not actually also have body cameras as well, and dash cameras.
The first thing I said to you, though, when you came to the window, is like I said to every other person that comes to this window, can I help you with something?
And what did I say?
Nothing.
I said, no, I'm all set.
Right. But you were taking a picture of us. That's why now that makes us uncomfortable. Don't you think that's uncomfortable?
Well,
there's pictures being taken every day, and I'm pretty sure there are cameras
right there.
Right there.
Well, that camera's for me so that I can
And
help
this
my
camera's
staff.
for me.
My staff, when there's somebody at the counter, that's what that's
Is your salary, for example, your salary and your position in the city, is that public knowledge?
Probably.
It is, yeah. And does that make you uncomfortable?
No.
Okay, so same thing. You are a public entity. I understand you're a human being, but when you come to work and you work in the public sector, excuse me, you're a public employee. What you can see, you can film. So it's kind of like a cop. If a cop walked up to you, Henry, and they're like, listen, you didn't do anything wrong, but I want to do a quick search. I want to know who you are. I want to get your ID. Would you give them, if you didn't do anything wrong, would you give up your ID and just let them search you?
If it's a police officer, it's different. Yeah.
No, it's not.
No,
Yeah, it is.
You're giving up your rights.
No.
You don't
It
give
is
your
a police
your
officer.
rights. Yeah, but
But
you
so
didn't do
because-
anything wrong.
Because it's a police officer, you should waive your First Amendment right, your Fourth Amendment right, your Fifth Amendment right, just because they're a police officer?
No, you shouldn't. I mean, if you hadn't done anything wrong, there should be absolutely no reason
That's-
why you have to identify
That's why
yourself
the
as
stigma
law
exists,
enforcement.
Henry, is because a cop could pretty much, I'm thinking, of course, not physically harm you, put their, like, you know, punch you or tase you, but a police officer could probably ask almost anything of you and you would comply just because it's a cop and for no other reason, am I right?
Probably.
Probably. That's a great answer, right? Because it's honest. But, you know, you have men and women much better than you and I. I don't know if you served.
I did.
You did. Well, thank you for your service.
Thank
I
you
appreciate
so much.
that. You know, but so much better people than myself. I won't say you and I, because you paid for that sacrifice. You swore an oath to the Constitution to defend this country from all enemies, foreign and domestic, and to defend our Constitution. And you took time away from your family so I could have an easier way of life to defend our American way of freedom. And I love that you served. Seriously, thank you for that. But you served so you don't have to be searched unlawfully, illegally. You know, you can still be kind to police and compliment them and even support them while still standing steadfast in your rights, because you're one of the brave folks that fought to defend those rights, right?
You served so that we would be secure in our persons, papers, and effects. You served so that we could be able to do what we do in public.
And I know you're reluctant to tell me, but can I ask you why you're doing this?
Because this is a beautiful building and people should see it.
Okay.
To say, you know what? I can give you a short answer. I don't know if you can tell by the tats, but I love my country, and in short, because I never want those rights and that sacrifice, like the one you made, to have gone in vain.
All right.
You know, it's...
Well, I didn't mean to come across kind of cold to you. It's weird when somebody walks up to the counter and I I asked the question if I could help him, and there was no response, so.
No, you said no thank you, right?
Yeah, no, I just said no thank you, I'm all set. But you did ask me what I was doing. I said taking pictures and video, and you said, you know, can I help you? And I said no thank you.
So there was response. I mean, it might have been not been something you liked so much, and I understand it. I don't like being on camera either.
Okay.
But this is the world that we live in. We're in a public space.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
We're not in our privacy.
Please,
zone.
if a cop ever asks you for your ID or something, you didn't do anything wrong. I mean, you fought for those rights. Don't give them up that easy. Please
But
don't.
I support the police, though.
You can support them. Were they rude to me? No. Was I rude to them? No. Very professional, kind, and cordial. That doesn't mean I don't support them.
Yeah.
I support good in everybody.
Yeah.
I don't like bad cops. I don't like bad town employees. I don't like bad journalists. I don't like bad Dunkin' Donuts people that mess up my order sometimes when I really need a coffee. But it doesn't mean I don't support them just because I stand on my rights. You know.
But I'll let you get along with your
Yeah, you
day. I
gotta-
know there's somebody there, but thank you so much.
Thanks, Henry.
Look, there are rights. If we don't use them, we lose them. Plain and simple.
That guy. What do we got going on here? Hold on, I'm coming.
Operator attacked me at the door. He did.
I gotta
It's
go.
assault.
It's assault. Yes, it's assault.
Trash can. Recording the cops. We found a piggy in the wild. Joshua. Doing what he does best.